Welcome to Envisioned Broadcasting Radio, EB Radio. EB Radio. Your station for empowerment presents Mom Boss Talk Radio, a show that brings real life, real moms, and real experiences to empower mom bosses everywhere to be ambitious, highly driven, fierce, fabulous, and fearless. Mom Boss Talk Radio begins now.
Welcome, Mom Bosses all over the world. It's another amazing Thursday, and that means it's time for another great discussion. I am one of your hosts, Manyetta, and Drisha, she'll be joining us in future episodes, okay? I'm very happy you are joining. Today, we're going to be talking about habits, okay? Forming new habits and sticking to good habits. Because let me tell you, I have some bad habits and I've been trying to break them. I've been trying to change them. So you know where I went? I went to good old Pinterest. Like, guide me into forming a new, better, healthy habits. Okay. How do I do it? How do I keep it? So I'm going to share with you what I found, how to form a new habit. And these are some great tips, mind you. First, let's say the first one is focus on one new habit. Yes. For those who's wondering, focus. Okay. Sometimes we try to go overboard and do more than one. Just focus on that one. Prioritize them. Okay. Which one is the easiest to change? And then work your way to the hardest one. Because by the time you get to the hardest one, you've already got it down packed. You're an expert now. You're an expert of handling, tasks and getting habits together. Okay. It's important, okay, to work on one at a time. That way your willpower can be channeled into completing that one habit, increasing the odds of success. Yes, we want success. So we got to start with one. Okay. 2, commit for a minimum of 30 days. You know how they be saying like it takes like 21 days to form a good habit? I wouldn't know because I haven't went that long, but but I'm pretty sure it's kind of sort of accurate. I'm pretty sure, if you do something over and over and over again, it's going to become, like second nature. So I can understand. So what that says is the length of time really varies from person to person, okay, and habit to habit. It depends on the habit. It depends on the person. So don't think that, don't think you're falling behind because, it took you 2 months versus 21 days. You're going to get it. It might take you longer. And you'll find that some habits are easy to build while others require more effort. Yes. Okay. For instance, for me, the gym. Okay, I was doing so freaking good at the gym. I was at the gym. I was going consistently. And I started to come into like this, I would say a decent habit. And then all of a sudden I decided not to go one day and I fell off. I sure did. I fell off. I can't do that no more. Okay. Because once you start saying, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And then that tomorrow come, it's like, well, I don't feel like it today. I'll do it this weekend. And then all of a sudden that weekend you binging and just like, oh, I'll get to it. And then by the time you know it, that week turned into months. Let's not do that. Okay. Number 3, anchor your new habit to an established habit. Okay. So it's like saying after I get to my car from work, I will change into my workout clothes and walk for 10 minutes. So it's like you're setting yourself up to make sure that you stay consistent and that you're motivated to keep those good habits going. Okay. So you're setting yourself up like this example. You have your workout clothes. You have them on you after work. Because that's what I used to do. I used to take the clothes with me. I used to change in the bathroom, and then I'll be out. I drink my protein shake on my way to the gym, or my inner, like what was I taking? Like my keratin and all the other stuff. I was taking what I needed to take when I needed to take it. Okay, I was on it. Had my ear pods. I had everything, and then I fell off. I fell off the wagon, and the wagon ain't never come back. But it's gonna come back. Okay, it's gonna have to come back. 4, take baby steps. Okay. Whew. It's easy to say take baby steps Because maybe it's like it's easier said than done, okay? Because if you take them tiny steps, then you just be like, oh, well, what's the point, right? I understand it, but what it says is create a micro commitment. Ooh, where it's impossible to fail. It's more important to stay consistent and not miss a day than it is to hit a specific milestone. Okay. Okay, makes sense. When you have a low level of commitment, you'll be more likely to get started. That is true. Okay, I feel like that is true. I feel like, instead of going to the gym trying to go hard, and I'm just using the gym as an example. It could be anything that you're trying to do. Okay, like just instead of going to the gym, going hard, just go in there and do like light workouts, and then start kind of building up. Now your body is starting to get used to being there. Your body's getting used to doing the workouts, and then you just slowly put in work over time. And that goes for anything that you're doing. Okay, as far as like within your personal lives, if it's, you want to learn a new skill, hobbies, business, doing little things to make, like, for instance, accounting, right? For business. Okay, you need to look over them numbers. You need to look at your stuff, and you keep putting it off like, oh, I'll take care of it. Oh, I'm tired. I'm going to take care of it. No, do a little bit at a time. Do a little bit at a time. Start getting into the habit of looking over your information, looking at your, specific days, set alarms, stuff like that. Okay. Make a plan. Oh, this is number 5, by the way. Make a plan for obstacles. Prepare and anticipate the obstacles that will come. Then you won't be blindsided by them. Use if then planning to take preventative action. Girl, I didn't even know that was a thing. And if then planning, didn't even know that was a thing. I knew, of course, not having high expectations, and something happens, but not planning for those unexpected things to happen. So you won't be disappointed and you won't necessarily fall off. Okay, I got it. I get it. Very smart. Very, very smart. Okay. 6, create accountability for your habit. Okay. Track your efforts and make public declarations about your new habit. You're more likely to follow through with a commitment when you're being observed by others. Ooh, them eyes on you. Them eyes on you. And the pressure to get it done. Ooh, if somebody is watching you, you want to make sure you are at your best. Okay, not for all. I'm not gonna say, like, for the most part, you can either get embarrassed or feel awkward and weird when somebody's watching you, or you feel like you're being watched. And then there's others where it's like, oh, you want to watch? Let me give you a show. Okay, let me show you what I can do, how I do it, when I do it. You're gonna see success in your path. I like that one. Because I could be a little bit of both depending on what it is. Okay, depending on what it is, I can be a little bit of both. I can, like, oh, okay, it's game time. Or I could be like, oh, don't be watching me. It depends on my mood too. It really depends on my mood. It really depends. Um, oh, number 7. Now this one, y'all might like this one. Okay, reward important milestones. Who don't like a reward? Who don't like getting gifts and presents, especially for yourself, knowing that you did it, that you hit your goal, that you did what you needed to do when you needed to do it? Okay. So it says focus on building a reward system into the process so you can take time to celebrate the successful completion of your goals. The reward you pick is up to you, but it's important to celebrate those big moments along the way. Yes. Ooh. So, like, for instance, if every month you have to tackle a big project, right? um or something along those lines. Let's say business wise, you have to get you're launching something, or you're trying to launch something, but you have to take these certain steps. Okay, every step that you take, you better give yourself a treat. And at the end of that before you launch, like, as soon as you're at that point, you better, the biggest gift you can get yourself, get it. because you did it. It's like, like a trail of breadcrumbs. Okay. Hansel and Gretel. Then they put breadcrumbs to find their way back. Instead of breadcrumbs, put some gifts, put some treats. Okay, rewards, diamonds, okay, food. It don't matter, whatever you like. If you said, hey, after I do X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna treat myself to a nice, expensive, luxury spa day, or even a nice lunch and spa day combo for doing what I needed to do because I'm great and I'm amazing and I deserve it. You deserve all the things, so get the things. Okay, reward yourself, treat yourself. Treat yourself. I forgot what show that was on, but it's hilarious. Okay. Ooh, and number 8, build a new identity. Okay. It's better to decide that the habit is simply part of your identity and then use each small win as a way to demonstrate that it's who you are on the inside. That is great to tie in those habits into, like, this is who I am. This is part of my personality. This is, everything. I absolutely love that idea of incorporating the things that you're trying to build, or trying to, your goals and stuff, as a personality trait at the end of the day, because that's what it seems to be doing. And if you're going to go on Pinterest, and I highly suggest, like, this is one, it's from developgoodhabits.com, but I got it off of Pinterest. I'm not really sure if they have any other great tips on their website, but on Pinterest, yes, I came across that and I'm like, okay, I can get down with that. It's amazing information. It helps you really um, tackle your goals head on, and gives you like a great blueprint. Okay. And then, there's another thing I found, the power of habits. And I saw, like, the power of habits. It's just the title alone. And I believe it's a book, a self-help book, mind you. And I'm going to get the book. I'm going to get this book, and I'll come back and let you know um how it was. But a few things that I did find was, kind of like part of like a review for the book. Craving can uh, work to reinforce good habits. Um, so craving those wins, craving, just like if you're craving, attention, or if you're craving certain like sweets and stuff, like craving that habit could probably help you form that good habit, because you want it. You want that goal so bad. So you're craving to get to your destination. But in order to get to that, you have to do what? You have to put in the work, right? Um, let's see. Um, there was another one on here that I thought it was really good too. Um, to end bad habits, replace with a new routine. I believe that to also be true. Even though it can be hard balancing a routine, and incorporating a brand new routine into a family dynamic, because not only do you have your own routine, you have the routines of everybody else that you're trying to juggle. And if you're trying to hit your own personal goals and create good habits for yourself, um, it can be it can be scary and it can be daunting. But I don't want you to look at it as something that's not doable, because it's doable. You're sometimes you have to alternate, or even, make changes to everybody else's life, everybody else's schedule, everybody else's routine, in order for everybody to be balanced in the house, for everyone to get what they need in the house, right? Because it doesn't work if you're not getting what you need to be able to reach your goals and to form these great, positive, healthy habits, and everybody else is, doing what they want to do, but then you're kind of falling short. Sometimes you have to tweak everybody to make sure everybody is happy, You might have to take something away from somebody else um, in order for everybody to be balanced, right? Because as moms, we want to go into that superhero mode and give everybody what they want, but you're neglecting what you want in order to, and that's not fair at all, because you're not getting what you need, and you're not, it's not gonna work. I mean, especially if you're trying to form good habits. Like, for instance, dinners. Let's think about this. Dinners. When you think about dinners, uh, a lot of households, even mine, I'm speak from experience. Everybody in my house typically will eat what they are craving, right? What they want. There are times where I make one big meal and everybody eats that meal, and then there's times where everybody has their own personal craving of what they want. And I am not I'm not bothered by that at all, right? Everybody in this house craves. Here's that word. You can use that as, to help you with your power, the power of your habits. Everybody craves something in this house, right? So I try to make it balanced. So there's days where I cook something for everybody, or they're old enough right now, they're old enough to be able to make their own foods. But as an example, everybody can make, I can make something for everybody. Their individuals, their own individual meals, or I can make something, a big meal, and everybody eats it. So it's just a matter of balancing and picking which one is going to be um, feasible for your family, for your time, for your effort. Um, so I think that's important to do, is to balance everything out in your home. And especially for you, get what you need to get, girl. Get what you need to get. Rearrange, do what you need to do to make sure your habits are forming to be able to get to your success. Okay. Kicking habits is hard to do. Rewards at the end of the habit is necessary. So, like we were talking about the rewards, reward yourself, treat yourself. It is very hard to kick certain habits, especially if you've been doing them for so freaking long. You've been doing them so long that it's just like you said, it became a part of you. So if your habits are a part of you, you can make those good habits a part of you. Um, it can be a personality trait at the end of the day, because that is you. But you want to make sure that you are focusing, plan. What do you want to do? What is the habits that you want to try to, get rid of? Which habits are you trying to replace them with? Like I said, baby steps. Baby steps. I really hope somebody got something out of this, honey, because I am trying to get back into my good habits. Because your girl fell off and I need to get right back on. But I really hope you found some, good information out of this. I hope you're starting to build your own good habits. So that way you can be successful. So you can go get what you need to get when you need to get it. Okay, with no issues. But yes, Pinterest, I love me some Pinterest. So I'm gonna always come through with some advice, some tea, something for you to get you through. Motivate. Okay, motivate, push you, because I know you got it. I know you can do it. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy you tuned in. Okay, we are mom bosses on a mission to empower moms all over the world. So remember, mom bosses, be ambitious, highly driven, fierce, fabulous, and fearless. Get into them good habits. You are making moves. You got this.
Thank you for joining us on Mom Boss Talk Radio. Follow each of the Mom Bosses on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you love Mom Boss Radio, visit the website at www.envisionedbroadcasting.com. We'd love for you to subscribe, rate, and give a review on iTunes. Until next time.